G'day friends, welcome to today's YouTube video. Steve's here.
Hi everybody,
He's
how's it
laughing
going?
at me. He just told me that I apparently hold my breath.
Right before you say "G'day, friends," you go,
It's to get myself ready.
and then
You can't speak on an out breath
no, but
like that.
it's like
when you've got no
no,
oxygen.
no, hold on. It's the build up to the biggest anticipation. Like you're like, and I'm expecting you to go, "G'day, friends, how are you?" And instead you go, "G'day, friends, welcome to the
Only because I
video."
was conscious of you being here, and you always make fun of me doing that. It's called a snatch breath. Get into it. Wait, no, catch breath. I really thought I knew. It's like I call that thing. I call those stupid things. I'm so annoyed.
I snatch.
Steve's a singer.
It's like
I was really trying to come for your gig.
It's like I'm in rehearsal. And they're like, "Yeah, guys, as you go from measure 39 to 40, make sure you do a quick snatch breath."
It'll catch on. I call those stupid things a splashback when they're called a backsplash.
A backsplash. It's very
really
interesting.
annoys me that I get it wrong all the
It's
time.
interesting that you say that because when I had cousins from Ecuador who came to live with us to learn English, and so when they were learning English, they would reverse the because for instance we would say toothbrush or or like hairbrush.
Those kind of double word
Right.
items, and
I don't even know how to say, like sacapuntas is pencil sharpener, but anyway, never mind.
Okay.
It is what it is. They essentially
poor
inverted
things
it.
had to
said
learn
that.
English from you.
Yeah, I know, terrible, right?
I'm surprised they managed. Yeah, no, anyway, welcome to the video. Today's video is laid back. If you've got 20 minutes to spend with us, just get on board for the ride. We are deliriously tired right now.
Yeah, it's been a week.
It's been a week. We'll chat about the week. We're going to co-op the voiceover for kind of whatever we have to chat about, which I'm assuming is just going to be this week. But before we get started, let me just say what's happening on screen. You're looking at my W.A.S. What did you call it? Did you call it W.A.S? Who called it W.A.S?
I think it might have been me, W.A.S, but it was just so funny because W.A.S and was, right? And this reminds me of our conversation that we were having the other day about because and because.
Oh, because.
Because and because.
Yeah, and you were saying because they changed the way that they said it in the song in The Wizard of Oz.
Because.
Yeah. You were saying, wow, they've really changed that so that it rhymes with Oz, and I was like, it does rhyme with Oz, and he goes, no, because we would say because.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, well, to me that sounds right. It's like
Because.
kind of the one time it ever worked for an Australian accent.
Right, because Oz.
Because usually we would have to change things. And you know what's funny? Australians rarely sing with an Australian accent.
Neither Brits also are the same. They typically sing with an American accent.
Yeah, anyone singing English typically adopts a standardized
Why?
American accent. I don't know. Interesting. But could you imagine Michael Bublé singing Home with an Australian accent?
Let me go home.
Yeah, I don't think it's anyone's fantasy. Anyway,
Go
so
home.
what were we talking about? Words?
Was.
Oh, was. Wizarding Artists Society. You can see it plastered all over the screen there. This is an Art Journaling the Magic program. It is live chapter meetings that we do once a month. I'm just a student and I guest taught at the most recent one, but typically I pop in, do the activities as a student and just love being a part of the community.
How fun.
But yeah, from time to time I will guest teach at Art Journaling the Magic. So this is that journal that I use for the May chapter meeting, which kind of means like the whole month I've got the month to finish it, which is not a rule, but I just kind of wanted to do that because I wanted a new journal each month for each different chapter, because each different one is themed. So this month it was, for May it was like coral
Okay.
and crabs. And so for June, the one that we just had now, that we're going into, it's like 1 month delayed, do you know what I mean? So like
You just did the May.
the meeting we had at the end of June is for the stuff that we'll be doing in July.
Okay.
But it's technically the June journal.
I'm very confused. I
think-
don't have the bandwidth today to try to process
Also, I
that.
think I've screwed that up maybe, so don't go quoting me on this.
My goodness.
But anyway, so I'm just telling you know that it's all about the wizarding world, and it's art journaling related, obviously, because I do a lot of art journaling on this channel. I think it is
I
what
love
the
that.
channel
Where,
is
did
about.
you draw that or that piece
No,
of paper?
Tanji did that.
Ooh.
Tanji does all these incredible collage sheets for each
Come
chapter
on,
meeting.
Photoshop.
I know, which is great because then we just have a lot of stuff to use, and I love that they're so themed because it gives you
That
such a
is
good.
so long on the computer. Good job.
Oh, I know. Tenji's very good at it. I personally
It's great graphic design.
cannot bring myself to spend longer than I do on the computer.
This week alone, I got a taste, and I was like, my eyes want to fall out of my face.
Yeah, I don't like the fooder. But anyway, Tenji does a really great job, and yeah, those are the collage sheets. A lot of this special branded stuff that you're seeing on there is her collage sheet work. Yeah, super great.
So clever.
Digital. I think it's from her digital scrapbooking days.
Yeah.
But this is all art journaling, and I finish this journal. I'm just showing you bunches of different
Do you
clips
do
of
one
working
journal
on.
every single time?
I have so far. I've done this one. I finished this
Oh,
one.
are you an A+ student?
No, many people have done that.
Are
but
you a teacher's pet?
I only had 10 pages in mine, and mine were all cut up into little bits. See those little chunks?
Oh, you're always such the overachiever. You're such a 3.
Stop! No one cares. No one cares about your Enneagram today.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Anyway, so yeah, mine are all these like random little staggered pages. So I only attack a little bit at a time, but I thought I'd film the process for you because these are fun little bits that, I don't know, if you've only got 10, 15 minutes, filling a little section with watercolor or just putting a little motif there or just cutting up a bit of collage and doing some pasting is a great way to fill.
But James, you say it like it's easy. This stresses me out because there's so many decisions. You could go any which way.
Yeah, but you're not the normal person here. That didn't come out right. You're the anomaly?
Sure.
Like, this doesn't stress all of us out. We like this. We enjoy this.
What if you get it wrong? What if like those
Well,
dots that you
what's
put on
right?
it? What if you put those dots on and you're like, oh, messed it up?
Well, here's the greatest thing. If I accidentally get those dots on that piece of paper, I then say, I wanted dots on this piece of paper.
Oh, so you try to make it work for you.
Oh, I moved the finish line to right in front of my feet. I'm just claim everything that it is what it is, and that's fine. Because this is free time for me. This is enjoy myself, free time. I want to be creative. I want to use my art supplies because I enjoy the feeling of working on things like this.
But what happens when they run out? Like all that glitter in the Love Good glasses.
Oh, I know. Don't talk to me about it.
Like what happens? What do you do?
You just gotta scour the planet for new good glitter. It's hard.
But do you ever feel bad if you never find that same exact glitter again?
I do. In fact, there used to be a Crayola set of glitter glue tubes that I could never find again. And they had this one. I bought the whole pack, but I only wanted the white one because it was iridescent. And it was such a struggle to find this iridescent.
Don't they still have it at Target?
Yeah, but they only sell the colored ones in a silver. It was never that. It was white and it was iridescent.
You can't find it online?
I used to be able to find it online, then they stopped. Guess where the only place I found it was? It was like after 2 years of never finding it, I was at a Kmart in St. Thomas in the Caribbean, and I found them because it generally like.
Did you buy a whole bunch?
Absolutely. I bought a bunch so I could just have the little tubes. I've since used them all because I love glitter glue. I used to love to use it on everything.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no. So if it runs out, I mean, the best part is we're such a growing community, and we're all terribly good at enabling each other.
Is this the original?
It is actually. Well, what are you gonna do with it? Steve has a problem that he thinks that I should keep everything and scan everything. And
She's my favorite. When did I wake?
yeah, but now she belongs in here. You know where she was before? Could you tell me where she was before?
In your pile of scraps.
Right. Now she lives here. She looks great here. She's featured here.
Did you scan her?
No.
Are you serious?
Why? What am I going to do with it? I think I
never-
might have scanned it a long time ago. But to be honest, Steve, at this rate, with all these journals, like one new one popping up a month just for Wizarding Artists Society, I can't just be scanning everything. I'm going to need 60,000
No,
gigabyte
but
terabyte.
did you scan her before you put her in the journal?
No. And I don't care.
And
What, were you going to use it?
no, I just really like her. What about the Twiggy that you're putting in?
Yeah, that is a photocopy. So a lot of the stuff that I've put in here is old paper scraps, and it's great to have this journal where it's kind of concertinaed. That's not the word. It's staggered.
Concertinaed?
I don't know
What's
what the
that?
word is. I think it means accordion folded or something. All the pages are different sizes. It's great for these little scraps of pieces of paper because they kind of take up that space and they make residence.
I like her long turtleneck. Come on, Audrey.
She was giving me very Beauxbatons,
Yeah.
but like the dark side. And then I put this gold paint pen on her and she got very tigery. But I like it. I'm into it.
I'm here for it.
That cute little witch's hat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this week we've been doing... Oh, sorry. If you're new here, hello, welcome. 10 minutes in. I'm delusional to think someone... Did I say it?
No, I don't think so.
I think we just started laughing. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the video. If you're new, this is Steve.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Steve is my husband. And he is a professional photographer. He's a professional performer, entertainer. How many threats are you? Are you triple threat? Singer, actor, dancer?
Singer, actor, dancer, artist.
Are you quad threat? Are you a model?
I could be.
I told you yeah, you know. And
Yeah.
for everyone that doesn't know at home,
Just a threat.
I used to just say I'm just a threat, just in general. Multidisciplinary threat. So Steve is here. Sometimes I like to bring him onto voiceovers just to hang out and chat.
But also like helps break it up a little bit too.
Yeah, a lot of the time I can, for me personally, doing the voiceover, I sometimes think I'm beating a dead horse by talking about the same thing over and over and over again. So
James has like 4 stories.
that's not true. I have 4 real ones. The rest are all made up.
Sometimes at least once a day, I look at him. I'm like, wow, I've never heard that story before.
Yeah, you're so nasty to me. I like my stories. If you don't like them, I'll tell them to somebody else. Anyone want to hear my stories? No, it's nice to have someone else on the chat, kind of podcast style. I like the banter. All the other voices in my head don't come out every single time.
That was a joke.
What?
Because you're like, I like the
'cause you didn't
banter.
talk?
It's anything.
You're a fool, Kim. Anyway, to this week, Steve's been helping me a lot with JLB Creative. He has... he's the cruise director.
I'm the cruise director.
Our virtual voyage, which started on Monday, did it?
It's kicked off. We went to our first port of inspiration on Monday.
Tuesday we went there. First, we
Tuesday,
did
but
embarkation day.
day is when it started.
And I'm very in theme
Yes.
with this cruise ship
What's our
theming.
ship called?
Oh, I don't know. I saw. I think Bill asked that, and I think it was someone who wrote the Enchantment or the Enchanting or something, which is ironically a Royal Caribbean ship. So I don't want to call it anything that it has been named before. We should come up with a name for the ship.
We have everything that we've thought of. We've forgotten to think about the name of the ship.
I'm just going on a voyage. I mean, to me, it's virtual. I don't know.
The USS V Voyager.
The USS, isn't that military style ships?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it is. But
MS.
MS, is that what it is?
I think so. Okay, we're a Navy ship.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so it's loosely based on the format of cruising.
Yes.
On the seas, but we're cruising virtually. Obviously, we can't meet up and go anywhere at this present moment. And we're having a fabulous time. We go to these port of inspirations, which are themed.
Yes.
So this week we went down the rabbit hole, which was Alice in Wonderland themed. And we've had such a great time just getting together, learning. This week's lesson was on perspective, which we broke down into a fun playing card tutorial.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was really fun. And we even got together for like a random live on the Lido deck kind of hangout where we just journaled together and did a Mary Blair inspired piece. We had our live party today, which is kind of why we're a bit deliriously exhausted, if I'm honest. Yeah. We set up this backdrop. We got completely dressed. Steve went and got a wig and a women's blouse. He was a gender bent Alice.
Yes, and
I was the white rabbit. I had a big fur coat on and big furry bunny ears. It was a lot, and we did a whole thing.
Opening number.
We had a little opening number. We do love our little opening numbers. And yeah, we did a live art party, which was great. It was themed. So many people joined us with
so great.
costumes on and got right into it. We played a game of bingo.
Yes.
This is all live on Zoom, by the way, so it's a technical feat for someone like myself to get going.
To try to figure out all the different elements.
Yeah, but I will say, I mean, I think I can rock the confidence on Zoom from everything I've experienced with Art Journaling the Magic.
Yeah.
Art Journaling the Magic was my introduction to these live workshops and experiences, which are quite new, I think, for a lot of us to be experiencing, but have been a thing at Art Journaling the Magic for a couple of years now at least.
Yeah.
The live get-togethers, and they're one of my most favorite things, and I think especially now in a time where we're all still experiencing a lot of distance from each other, a lot
It's
of
a nice way to be
physical
connected,
distancing.
for sure.
Yeah, this is that social undistancing
It's
that
not.
we're trying to get into.
It's the physical distancing, not social distancing.
Right, that's what I said. We're physically apart, but socially we can get together.
So socially we can get together, but physically we're apart.
Yeah, and then socially we have to stay apart, but physically we can kind of go together, but like no. I don't know the rules. They're changing every day over here, let's be honest. Congratulations to all the other countries that did very well in their response to this current pandemic. I think this is the first time I brought it up since it started.
This is the first
there
time.
we go. Let's put a pause on that. But yeah, no, this is actually a great experience to be having amidst this current season.
Yes.
Especially because it's summer. We got that light outside all day long.
It's beautiful.
We have so much fun putting together the content and the parties and the get-togethers and the costumes. Steve even has been doing photo shoots for him, so he's been able to flex on his creative muscles.
It's been great
the entire time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he lasts till the end of the voyage.
Week 1, I'm still holding on.
Steve overboard.
Right.
Steve's
Man
the
overboard.
cruise director, so he's in charge of entertainment-y things.
That's true. Anything art entertainment, kind of.
He gets our music together. He choreographs our little ditties.
I'm the costume designer as well.
Costume designer, photographer. Yeah, you got a lot of roles.
Yeah, but both you have a lot of roles too.
I seem to be absolving myself of
What do you
responsibility.
mean? You think?
No, not really.
No, we definitely. It's a shared effort for sure.
This is your first time really getting involved in something that we do
Yeah, but here's
on
the
this side. How have you felt?
It's a lot of work. It really is.
No, but like creatively, what do you feel about the creativity that's being shared?
I think I love seeing just one thing, one moment, or one just item of inspiration, then just kind of spurs the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And so it's cool to see how everybody, just one idea, then kind of just flails off and goes off into its own thing and starts to have life of its own. And there's not really any rules. I mean, there's guidelines, but not really rules, which I think I really like.
That kind of peer-to-peer, pay-it-forward kind of idea sharing.
Yeah, for sure. And that nobody says, well, that was my idea, or I came up with that first. It's, wow, I really love how you did that. It's everybody kind of gives and takes from the situation overall.
Yeah. I mean, that's a space I like to be in. And so we really try hard to facilitate that type of community sharing. But yeah, all within the structure of an online experience.
Sure.
It's been interesting because this is the first time I've done all of these separate parts separately, but putting them all together in the same kind of offering is quite new for me, and I'm excited by it. I think it's been really fun so far.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job, truly.
Thanks.
I also, I mean, selfishly, truly, I'm also learning some of my own set of skills, which has been really good too.
Wow, selfish.
Yeah.
How dare you learn? This was not for you to learn. Yeah, Photoshop, right?
Some Photoshop stuff and graphic design.
Oh, yeah. He's so funny. Every time you learn something on Photoshop, he goes, well, now I know the rectangle tool.
Yeah. Now I know how to space out the font.
Which, I mean, that's what we all go through that with our self-learning or our self-taught learning.
I mean, well, truly, even yesterday when we were doing the photo shoot, I thought, well, isn't it amazing that I still really don't know what I'm doing here?
It's so funny, though, that you're in that space, because remember last year when I was doing Patreon, and I would do the same thing. I'd say, Steve, I learned this new tool. I can't believe it. I haven't known this for years, and now I'm so much quicker at it. Yeah. And Steve would be like, okay. And now he's giving me the exact same speech, and I'm, okay.
Okay.
we just should have synced that out better.
That's okay, though. Now we're helping each other out. More patience.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't finish. You're not an A student because you still have so much more to go.
I've still got until the next chapter meeting. Thank you very much. Anyway, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a quick 20 minutes.
Yeah. That was a quick 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now we have to go do some more work.
To do some more work.
Come join us on Virtual Voyage.
Rest for the wicked.
If you have not joined us yet and you'd like
Steve,
to be
you
a part of
don't
us,
have to
come join us because we're having a good time.
Just so everyone knows, I did not ask him to say that.
No, he
You've
didn't.
always taken it upon yourself to put an ad somewhere.
Because why not? We're having a good time.
Shameless, and I'm all about it. Have a great July 4th, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.